Vince Tomasino from Syracuse, New York. I'm here to show you my trap line today. I'm going to set myself a dirt hole trap, and I chose my location for this trap because of around me you can see is prime fox hunting territory. You got long grass, you probably have some bunnies in there, some squirrel, and skunk, raccoon, whatever you can get. One of the biggest things I can stress to you is scent control. Animals, especially fox, are very intelligent to human scent. And if you don't do the best you can, it can take a couple days before your trap set can be effective because of your scent. What I'm using today is I'm using a #1 foot trap made by Duke. Perfect for raccoon, fox, skunk, whatever you're going after. As you can see, I've already started a dirt hole. You need to be about 3 inches down so you can conceal your foot trap easy. And as far as my anchors, I'm using a 15-inch disposable. One of the smart things is that you go at an angle so that your critter isn't pulling straight up. Like so. Leaving just your loop exposed so that you can attach your foot trap to it. In the state of New York, DEC requires that you always have your tag marked with your DEC number on it. Some trappers use spring coils for more bigger animals. I'm not going after anything too big, so I don't really need to use a spring coil. You want to make sure that your chain's down and that you have your foot trap. I like to set my foot trap almost on top of it so that it gives it a little bit more leverage. And then you pack dirt around your trap to make it a little bit more sturdy so it doesn't move around while your animal is walking over it. That's one thing that trips them off quick, is a loose trap that likes to move. State of New York requires that anything that you set must be set with a pan cover. Be careful while you're setting down your dirt. You will snap yourself, they are quick. Standard pan cover is practically a piece of screen. If you're on a budget, you can cut out a screen from a door and place it over like so. Now this is the part where you need to use your dirt shifter so you can conceal the trap. Use the dirt that you already moved from the hole so you're not contaminating. Just for today, because I have cold weather coming in, I'm using a little bit of my own dirt, dried dirt from the area with antifreeze in it so it doesn't freeze over on me overnight when it gets cold. A little bit more on the side. And then you got all this stuff, just chuck it off to the side. Now you want to make sure that your dirt hole trap's completely covered, as you can see. And at this point, now that I have the hole dug, I'm going to dig my bait hole. spot. You want to make it off center from where your bait hole is, because when an animal comes in, they're going to lean like this to investigate the smell in the hole. You want to get about 6 inches down. My dirt hole set. I'm going to take some of the dirt that I just took out with me to replenish what I just used. Don't worry about getting leaves in it. You'll be able to sheath through it later. Now, another important key to trapping is that you don't want to use the same gloves you set the trap with for your bait. So I like to keep disposable rubber gloves with me so that I can use that to set my bait in the hole. That way your hands and smell is off of the bait. And if you use the same gloves you set your trap with, you can contaminate that trap with the bait smell, and they'll dig your trap up before they go investigating your bait. Bait I'm using is Cavin's Quality Animal Baits. It's Minnesota brand predator bait. Works pretty good for me. Now next thing, get a little stick. Only takes a good dime-sized chunk to drop into the hole along with that stick. You don't want to attract them to a different location by throwing your stick away. Now, a good combination that I've learned works pretty good is a smell stick. I just like to double up on my bait, give them something more to investigate. And for that, I'm using Red Brush Fox Curiosity Lure. Only takes about a dime the size of that as well. Grab another little stick. Cover your smell stick with it. Just like so, it doesn't take that much. I'm going to drop that stick in the hole as well. And that is a set dirt hole trap. As well, law requires that you mark every trap you place. So I'm going to take this little tree right here, tie my orange tape. And now to finish your dirt trap, you want to put it back to exactly, almost as close as you can to what it looked like when you showed up, because animals can definitely tell the difference. So you take the leaves that you picked up and move the side. Start covering up all your bare places. Don't worry about getting it in your bait hole, because that's actually what you want. Works to your advantage. So I like to put a stick over it and cover it up. Now, as far as where your trap is set, you don't want to put too much there, because it'll interfere with your snap. Had that happen to me yesterday. Spread it out a little bit. Find one more leaf, I'll split it. And there you go. There's the finished dirt hole set. And I'll come back tomorrow, since New York requires one check every 24-hour period, and see what we got. Until tomorrow.